Manga-Waido.
Yagi, we got a new deal! Seriously? Wide Reynolds ordered the banquet plan for 20 people! We did it! That's the 5th one this week! I'm Kazuhiko Yagi. The man in the suit is my good friend, Hiroya Nishio, who started the company with me. We started our own catering company last year after working in restaurants. Our main business was to provide food prepared in our kitchen to party halls, conference rooms, and private homes. Depending on the plan, we sometimes took on the table coordination and decorations for the venue. I, the owner-chef, was in charge of menu planning and kitchen management. Nishio, the sales representative, was in charge of customer service and on-site management. We shared the responsibility well, making the most of our personalities. Oh yeah, a clan wants to order catering for a children's party, and I was wondering if you had a good plan. Something the kids would like. I'm thinking something fried, and maybe some hand-rolled sushi? Sushi? Sushi is surprisingly popular with the kids. My nephew was so happy when he got to roll his own sushi at school lunch. I see. So you prepare the ingredients and have the kids roll it. That's a good idea. I'll suggest it right away. Yeah, thanks. Nishio is friendly and well-spoken. He's the biggest earner in our company. He gets half of our deals. He was the one who suggested the surprise plan and the anniversary plan, which were also a hit, and sales have been rising steadily. It wouldn't have worked out this way if I was alone. I knew it was the right decision to work with Nishio. However, 2 years after the company was established, problems began to appear, little by little. Nishio had always been an ambitious man, but this tendency accelerated rapidly. He was so eager to sign deals, and his goal was to become the largest in the industry. It was getting to the point of exceeding what the kitchen could handle. That's impossible! 5 big parties a day? I beg you, I'll come in and help you too. We wouldn't be able to serve the food well, could we? That's true, but... Let's decline these 2 requests and limit the number of large parties to 3 per day as we've been doing. That way we can guarantee the quality of the food and the service we provide to the customers. All right. I don't have a choice. I'll decline these 2. Thanks. But you know, I've always thought you had no ambition. What? You don't want to push yourself a little harder to get more deals? No, of course I want more customers to smile. I just don't think it's worth compromising quality. If we do well, we could open a branch, you know. Aim higher. Well, I understand how you feel, but as they say, slow and steady wins the race. If we lose our reputation by not satisfying our current customers, it'll be the death of us. Once your reputation's down, it's not easy to get it back up. Fine. So the number of contracts we can accept in a day will remain the same. Yeah, thank you for understanding. We had a few more arguments about management policy, but in the end we came to an agreement and we managed to work it out. Then one day, Nishio came back to the office with an unusually grim face. What's wrong? Wide marriage was no good after all. Oh, that marriage activity company we've been trying to make sales for a while. They're growing fast, right? They've got a growing membership. They have parties every weekend at various venues. I see. Good research skills. If we could get a contract with Wide Marriage, we could make millions a year. But that woman president is stuck up. A woman president, huh? Yeah, her name is Eri Miyoshi. She's beautiful and graduated from a prestigious university abroad, so she must be overconfident. Anyway, she's a pompous and obnoxious woman. Today she said, "We have no plans to do business with you, so please leave us alone." She's a tough one. I guess a female president has to be tough-minded. I'll make sure to convince her one of these days. Show how good my salesmanship is. Yeah, I'm counting on you. I'm sure you can do it. Nishio was motivated at the time, but for some reason, after a while, he suddenly lost his motivation. Nishio's already back. He used to stay out late. He also made mistakes that he normally wouldn't make, and customers complained. Sorry, I managed to get them to forgive us after I delivered the replacement you made. I see. That's good. Anyway, what's been up with you lately? You don't seem like your usual self. Is something bothering you? It's not like that, but sorry. I'll be careful from now on. It affects our credibility, so I'm counting on you. I know, I'm really sorry. Maybe he's got some problems he can't talk to me about. I too wondered how to deal with a listless Nishio, but soon I didn't have to. A few months later, to my surprise, Nishio... Sorry, Yagi, I'm quitting this company. What? Actually, I was recruited by StarCorp. Are you serious? StarCorp is the second largest caterer in the industry. The president of StarCorp is so impressed with my skills, he's willing to pay me double what I'm paid here. No. What are we gonna do if you leave? You'll have to figure that out. You're the president. It's none of my business. Hey, please reconsider. We've come this far with the two of us. Let me tell you, I've been fed up with your rigid management policies for a long time. You've been doing things so slowly, so steadily, and you won't even listen to what I have to say. I told you, there's no other way. StarCorp and I can do whatever I want. So, you're basically saying you have a problem with me? I didn't say that, but... Sorry, it's business. I'm gonna go where they'll buy my skills. Well, you'll just have to work your way up as you crawl on the ground. See ya! Hey, wait! I was shocked that Nishio thought of me that way, but I was far more worried about the future of the company. Currently, Nishio gets half of the deals. I negotiated until the last minute to see if he would stay on, but his will was firm, and Nishio quit at the end of the month. A few months later, after Nishio's resignation, the feared decrease in clients began. And then, when I looked into it, it seems that Nishio was pulling out our clients. If this continues, our company will go out of business. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've put you all through. I'll be doing sales in my spare time, so please, do your best. Yes! However, I'm not as good a salesman as Nishio. I couldn't even get an appointment, so I had no choice but to go in without appointments, but no one would listen to me. It was my fault for taking Nishio for granted. I have to stand my ground here. One day, I walked by Wide Marriage, where Nishio had complained that the woman president is so stuck up. I know this is beyond my control, but I can't afford to be choosy. I'll take my chances. I went in without an appointment, and fortunately, the president of the company agreed to meet with me. And then...
Oh, Manhwa Catering? What happened to your old representative?
That's Nishio. He resigned.
Oh, I see. If he's out, I'll sign the deal.
What? Are you serious? Miyoshi-san decided to sign a deal with us within a few minutes of meeting me. It seems that she had been impressed with our quality for a long time. After that, President Miyoshi was so pleased with the first catering that she immediately decided to continue the deal. I, of course, and the employees were overjoyed. The dark clouds that had been hanging over our heads since Nishio quit finally lifted. Then, after several exchanges, President Miyoshi told me why she suddenly became interested in signing a contract with us.
Actually, I heard rumors about your company's quality before, but your previous representative, Nishio-san, he hit on his client whom he had gotten to know well, and he was apparently sending messages to her in private, pestering her to meet with him and doing things that amounted to sexual harassment.
Is that true? I am ashamed to admit that even though I'm the president of the company, I did not grasp that situation. On his behalf, I apologize for all the rudeness.
That's okay. I'm just saying how I've heard that story a few times.
However, it is unforgivable. I will make up for it.
Yeah, I'm counting on it.
After that, President Miyoshi continued to place orders with us, and to our surprise, the amount of transactions exceeded 100 million per year. Furthermore, other companies, which had been avoiding contracts with Nishio like President Miyoshi, began to place orders when they heard that he had resigned, and that business stabilized. Sales greatly exceeded what they had been when Nishio was at the company. Now we won't have to put out our employees on the street. One day, while I was rejoicing like that, at the unveiling of the new hotel, I was reunited with that Nishio. Long time no see! How's the company? It's going great thanks to you. You're still running around a small operation anyway, aren't you? Well, we're doing good. I knew it. I feel so sorry for your employees. I'm going to stick to my ways. I see. Well, good luck with that. I'll be aiming higher. This was his attitude after going to a different company. I can't believe he looks down on me when he sees that I'm lower than him. I'm ashamed that I trusted him so much.
He's that kind of person after all, huh?
Yes. I'm ashamed I couldn't see it coming.
Well, don't worry about that. I'm sure he'll be exposed sooner or later.
What?
Just leave him alone. Just take care of the customers who trust you, and you'll be fine, Yagi-san.
Yes, that's right. Thank you. And President Miyoshi's words at this time would soon become a reality. Nishio continued to launch more and more flashy projects and made a name for himself in the industry. But the good times only lasted for about a year. President, did you hear about the rumors about Nishio? Rumors? I heard he was accused of sexual harassment by a young woman at StarCorp. What? Nishio was sued by several female employees of StarCorp, and at the same time, his wrongdoings came to light. He took on jobs that were too big to handle and couldn't deliver the goods and got in trouble with the customers. It also came to light that the restaurant was using cheap foreign ingredients in its menu, which was labeled as domestic ingredients, and this became a big problem. In the end, Nishio was fired from StarCorp, and because of his notoriety in the industry, he was unable to find a new job. After that, Nishio came crying to us without any shame. I'm sorry. I'll change my mind and work again. So will you hire me? How can you say that when you've been looking down on us the whole time? That's, well, I'll forget about all that. But I've heard so much about your misdeeds. Now that I know, I can't rehire you. I won't put my hands on women anymore. I'll work diligently. What you've done isn't just the issue with women. Besides, there's no way I convinced the employees who have worked so hard for us after you resigned. Hiring you with such a bad reputation would be fatal to our company in the first place. Please, understand. Hey, you need to rethink this. We've come a long way with the two of us. And that's what I said to you when you quit. Was it? I'll respond with the same words you said to me then. Sorry, but it's just business. Well, you'll just have to do it your way. Nishio slumped his shoulders and left. I heard a rumor that he went back to his hometown after that, but I guess it's hard to survive in the restaurant business anymore, even if it's in his hometown. We've been running a solid business ever since, and our sales have been growing.
I'm thinking of a camp marriage activity next time.
Sounds great. It's perfect for the coming season. I'm planning to go solo camping for the first time in a while, too.
Yagi-san, are you into camping?
Yes, I've been doing it since college, actually.
Could you teach me about camping? I'm sure I can use it in my work.
Oh, really? I'd be happy to help you. Oh yeah, I'm going this weekend. Would you like to come? Wait, but I guess it won't be a good idea if it's just the two of us.
No, I'm happy to be alone with you, Yagi-san. Please email me with the details.
Yes. What did she mean by that? I have a good relationship with President Miyoshi. I'm going to keep trying to run the business in a way that makes the customers happy.